What's up, everybody? It's Jeremy here. I'm ocean bound, heading to Nahant today. It's raining, but I'm gonna wear a wetsuit, so that's fine. The wind has been kind of elusive all morning, but it's starting to turn on at Nahant right now. I've been getting notifications all day that the wind is gonna ramp this afternoon into the evening, and it's gonna be like gusting 50-60 mile-an-hour winds. So of course, it depends on what model that you're looking at, and one of the models, which the day seems to be following the closest, doesn't have it to be that high. But I mean, we're talking like, am I gonna be on a 5 meter today or a 3 meter? This afternoon, they were kind of predicting 4 to 6 foot waves at Nahant, but we're talking like crappy wind swell waves that are like 5-6 second periods. We still have some waves. I saw some waves on the cam. There were like residual from last night or something, but I don't know what the actual wind is gonna do to them. So if the wind picks up, it could get really choppy. It could potentially be kind of a gnar sesh. I'm not necessarily looking forward to that, but I'm looking forward to a sesh nonetheless. We've just had a really crappy, not so windy and wavy season. For us, between like, I don't know, August and December is our hurricane season. We usually get a bunch of systems that kind of pass through our area and at least send us some wind and waves, even if it's not any sort of direct hit when it comes to like a hurricane. That just really hasn't happened much this season. We haven't really been seeing anything. And my buddy Chris Tomo over in the UK, he's been saying the same things happening over there. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the phenomenon called global stilling. The concept behind global stilling, the Arctic is warming 4 times faster than the rest of the world. And because of that, you're not getting these crazy temperature differentials that actually are the things that create the wind and the weather. So as we get more warm conditions all over the place, it's going to mean that we have less spikes in our temperature in general, and that just means that we're not going to get as much windy or wavy conditions as we usually would. God, I hope that's wrong, but like if that's right, like we're already starting to feel it, and that's such a bummer. All right, so let's talk about gear quick. Today should be warm, and so, which I'm very thankful for. So I'm gonna be in my Crooked 4.3 hooded wetsuit. For anyone who's looking for a new wetsuit for maybe a Christmas gift for someone or yourself, you can go to crookedsurf.com and put in the coupon code OCEANBOUND and hook yourself up with 20% off of any of their wetsuits. That's pretty sweet. Besides that, I think it's warm enough that I don't have to wear gloves today, and I'm pretty amped about that. I will be wearing my Sjø helmet today. SJO, I don't know, man. It's they're from Finland. They're pretty cool. They're made from this like really stiff foam that does have some flex to it. I'm gonna cover this more in like future episodes, but so far it's really good because it's super light. I don't feel like it's there once it's on my head, and I do feel really well protected. So I'm stoked to be wearing that. Moving on, we're gonna be on the CEDRUS mast. I just need more time on that thing. I haven't had like that many normal sessions on it, and I promised them that I would review it. I want to review it. I just haven't had the time and the right conditions to kind of do what I wanted to do with it. So today I'm gonna be on either a 680 foil or an 880 foil with the 205 tail. I expect to be on a 3.5 meter wing today if it gets crazy, but I do have like 2 5 meters and a 4.5 meter in my car too. Woof, that was a lot, sorry. So to sum up, it could potentially be crazy gnar out there. I'm looking forward to sharing a session with some of my friends, and then just I hope to God that it's like doable enough that I can have fun out there. I really just don't want to have a survival session. I don't want to be out there white knuckling it, winging it. I want to have fun. So I hope to God that that can happen today. We'll cross our fingers. Let's flip this around and go see what Nahant looks like. Here we go. Flag, McDonald's flag. Yeah. I'm seeing better. Let's see who else has a flag up. All right, rock on. Look at that flag. That looks better. -59 degrees. All right, I'll see you in a second.
Yep.
All right, cool. Bye. Dude, I'm so pumped. I went to go unlock my back door so I could start setting up, and incidentally I locked myself out of my car. My keys are right there, so I'm waiting for AAA to come and let me in. They should only be another 15 minutes. So Brian's got his board all set up. Eric's here, he's got a brand new board he's setting up. And the wind is light, but it's starting to pick up. Gotta love AAA. Oh, you're gonna do your thing, and I'm gonna. Oh, all right. Then I get to put a wetsuit on, and nice. It's gonna be great. You're gonna be 20-mile-an-hour winds, or it's gonna gust to like 50 or 60 or something like that, right? Woohoo! We're back in business. All right, let's hit it. All right. All right, I'll see you out there. Worth noting, this PPC, it doesn't just like, I don't know, it likes to rock. These conditions are funky. Like, we have no idea. Part of me wants to prepare for this like onslaught of potential like 50, 60 mile an hour winds, but I need a 5 meter to get up right now, so go figure. Rule number 1, have fun. Ride a little bump or two, bank some turns, like get some shots with my friends. That's all I want to do. Let's go make it happen. Woo. Waves are breaking up in funny ways. That's fine. Change that GoPro. All right, what's up everybody? So I got an update. I was out there for a while on my 5 meter and the 680. It's fine, but it really came down for a little while. It was like blowing like 11 to 16. I came back in, I switched out to the 880. The wind's just picking up right now pretty good. So this is what we're gonna do. We have about a half hour left of sunlight, daylight, light, because there's no sun. The wind just cranked. So me and Eric are going back out. Like today, whoa. Okay, it just cranked. It's cranking. 30 minutes. Operation Have Fun for 30 more minutes. Let's go. Woo! PPC isn't the best drifter. Done. I don't need to be out here much in the dark. Woo! This is the wind I was waiting for. That's not bad. Flowing 25, gusting higher. I needed this. I just needed a little wind. Whoo! Oh man. Alright, so I'm stoked. Because I just really needed a session. I needed a win, and it didn't even have to be a big win. Like, that's how low my standards are right now. Oh man, I thought it was gonna be nuking all day, and I was like, dude, if I'm on that 3.5 and a small foil, like as long as I can like ride some waves and not be on like survival mode the whole time, then I'm gonna have a good time. I rode a wave or two with Brian and then it died, like right as Eric and Clark like hit the water. So I feel bad for them. They basically didn't get sessions. Eric got up on foil like twice, Clark didn't at all. So that sucks. So there's no wind, I'm like taxiing for a while, and I'm just like, why am I out here? One of my GoPro isn't working. Like, let me just go into the car, I'll switch that GoPro out, maybe the wind will come back up. So I went in, changed my GoPro, and then I was just like, I'll put on the 880, why not? I mean, you see someone like MC Flowy, and he makes that 880 rip. So it's like, that thing can rip, and I think of it as my light wind foil. And so I was like, fine, I'll put on the 880, and then I'll just go out, we'll do what we can do, we'll have fun, you know? And then of course, as soon as I was like back on the beach, you're like, okay, there's a lot of wind right now, and that was fine too. I never felt super overpowered. I'm very thankful for the fact that I didn't have to wear gloves because I could hold on to that PPC pretty well. And I say that, but there was one time where I think a gust came. It was definitely like a 40, 45 mile an hour gust. It ripped that PPC right out of my hand. Anyway, I got to rip some waves. I'm stoked about that. I had fun out there. I'm stoked about that. I didn't get to like wing with my friends, but that's okay. I mean, like, you know, we got to hang out at the beach and that was cool. So in general, I'm stoked. I needed that sesh. It was a win. And it wasn't a huge win, but it was a win, and I got to carve, and I got to ride some waves, and I'm stoked. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. That's gonna set me good for the next week. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you want to see some more of my videos, you can consider clicking that subscribe button or not. Drop me a comment, let me know what you've been up to, ask me questions, tell me what you think about global stilling, or tell me about the last fun session that you had. I'd love to hear it all. And with that, I hope all of you are doing well out there. I'll see you very soon on the flip, and I wish you all an awesome day. Later.